So hi everyone, this is a video to show you how to make the gem Duo Sparkle bracelets. They are lovely. They contain these gem duos right here, O-rings and your crystals. But let me just get these finished samples out of the way and I can show you how they are made. Now, they're done on flat elastic. Flat elastic is like a very tiny ribbon like elastic with microfibers bonded together. The first thing you're going to do, you're going to unreel your elastic and you're going to feed it through your big eye needle. Now the big eye needle is as hence the name says it, the whole of the needle is an eye. So I'm just going to push it together with my thumb and forefinger to lift it up a bit, and I can very easily open it up. Once I opened it up, I'm going to put my elastic through there. Now you don't want, you only need an inch or so like through your needle because you'll be working, you don't really need a long tail here. So to pick up the beads, the only one thing you have to make sure when it comes to these gem duos, you pick them up on the same way. I did a row here earlier, and as you can see, they're all sitting like the same way in the nice position, because the gem duos, if I pick one up and I bring it up to you, they got like a front and they do have a back. So you have to make sure you pick them up the same way every single time. So what I suggest doing here is line them up in the same way. And if I line them up like they're laying on their backs, and I'm always going to go to the top row. So you're going to pick up your pattern first of all. So if I pick up a gem duo here by the top hole, pull that down on my elastic, then you're going to pick up an O-ring. You're going to pick up this lovely 4mm bicon, premium bicon beads, and another O-ring and another gem duo. Then again you're going to pick up, pull them down, pick up another O-ring, another crystal and another O-ring and another gem duo. Now when you're working with these ones like 2-hole beads, it only happens once in a million, but sometimes the second hole can be blocked in your bead. So when I'm picking my beads up, I always make sure I sort of just turn it to myself and look through the second hole if it's clear, and pull it down. And you're going to do this pattern all the way along until you get your desired length. Now I got one which I done here earlier, right here, and all I'm going to do, I'm going to knot it together. Now when you're knotting round elastic together, you would do it with a surgeon's knot, but with flat elastic it doesn't really work. So I'm going to make sure they're nice and together, pull them a little bit tighter. Then you're just going to do a right over left knot, pull it tight, a left over right knot, and then I usually do a third half a knot. Just give it a little tug to pull it tight again and pull it tight. Now before I would cut this end off, what I would do, I would pull my knot up and apply a tiny bit of glue. When you're applying, or nail varnish, a clear nail varnish is perfect as well. So when you're applying your glue, I always apply it here at the tail end and let my bracelet sort of dangle down and let the glue or the nail varnish sort of come down to the knot itself. I don't want the glue on the other side. And then I would cut the tail end off and pull it into the bead. Now this is one row of your bracelet done. So to do the second row, you're going to take your elastic, and what you're going to do, you're going to thread it into your needle again. Don't forget, push the needle down a bit, then open the eye up, put only about an inch or so through, and then you're ready to go. Now I do like my knots to be in the same place with the elastic, so I'm going to start off by going through this gem duo here. Just take it through, and all you're going to do this time is just going to fill the cap, which is one O-ring, one crystal bicone, and oops, that just pinged away, and another O-ring, and then you're going to go through the next gem duo just like that. Pull it up, and then you're ready to go for the next one. So again, I'm just picking up the O-rings here, one O-ring, one bicone, another O-ring, and fill that gap all the way along as you go all the way around. So if you want to pause the video here, you can. I'm just going to carry on quickly and finish this, going all the way around so I can knot this thing together as well and show you how it all come together. So right, I just picked up my last set of beads here, pull it right in, and now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my needle off, I'm going to cut the thread from my bobbin, just like that. Get rid of that. So I got, when I am trying to do the second knot, I like to wrap the first two around my finger, just sort of to keep them out of the way, because you don't want them to go up with each other. So get it a little, this one is just a tiny bit, little bit tighter, because you don't want one side to be bigger than the other. Then I'm going to do the same thing again. Actually, let's wrap it around this finger, sorry, so it's completely out of the way. So I'm going to do left over right, pull it tight, and the other way again, and I'm going to do a third half a knot here, pull it tight, give it a little tug, and that's it, your bracelet is ready. Now again, you're going to add a little bit of glue to your knot, trim your ends off, and that's it.